The Sydney Metro. It's Australia's first fully accessible driverless railway, revolutionising how the city moves. When the new line opened just down the road from us, my life changed for the better, but to this day we've barely explored much further than the CBD. That ends now. Today, we'll be visiting every metro stop in Sydney. Want to come along? Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're Natalie and Chris, two Kiwis who are passionate about travel, sport, and apparently public transport. As New Zealanders living in Australia, we've always been fascinated by the public transport options here in Sydney, especially compared to what we have back home. And since the metro extension opened, we've been huge fans. So today, our mission is to visit all 21 stops of the Sydney Metro. The rule is, at every station we have to get off the platform and complete an activity in the surrounding area, and we'll be ranking each station based on this criteria. But enough jibber jabber, we've got a train to catch. Good morning. Got a lot of things to do today, so let's get going. So we're based in Redfern and our closest metro station is the Waterloo station, so that's where we're heading. It's the second to last stop on the line, so our plan is to head to Sydenham first, get that out of the way, and then go all the way to Tallawong.
This artwork's very striking, very big mural of a boy, and the cool thing about it is it's made out of perforated holes. So every hole is a unique size. So you get that whole image.
So for me, Waterloo station, because of how much it's changed my life, I catch it to work 3 times a week and it's cut my travel time down by a lot. For that very reason, it gets an S tier from me.
Yeah, it's really nice. I do like the artwork here. I think that it's a nice ode to the Aboriginal roots, and I think the artist has done a pretty good job with the pieces that are in Waterloo station.
Stop is Sydenham.
Well, we've made it to the big sofa, the Sydenham big sofa. It's in quite a nice quaint little park, lots of nice green trees and greenery. What do we think of Sydenham?
Yeah, it's nice. It's well connected, not too far away from the city really. It's really interesting to see the metro trains not underground when it emerges through the tunnel.
Sydenham's probably one of the few stations where the platform's not underground. But yeah, the theme of Sydenham is that it's very close to the airport, so there's often really loud planes, and even the artwork around this park, which was about 7 minutes from the station, all about the loud planes. But yeah, what do we rate Sydenham?
Less of an exciting station in terms of artwork and underground, but yeah. I mean, general vibes is nice.
Not bad.
B?
Yeah, I'm going B. Back at the station because the next train is leaving in about 2 minutes. Going to
The train to
all the way to Tallawong.
Is it close? We made it onto the metro and began the long journey from one end of the line all the way to the other, passing all 21 stops. The metro travels at speeds of up to 110 kilometres and goes underneath the Sydney Harbour, and as we got closer to Tallawong, the carriages emptied out and we emerged from the underground to take in the scenery.
Stop is Rouse Hill. is Tallawong.
First impressions are, we feel like we're in the middle of nowhere.
Still looks pretty new.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sydney Metro.
Well, there's lots of shops around, but what we've noticed that it's very modern here and it feels like there's a lot of building going on, so maybe they're trying to make this more of like a hub. But yeah, lots of little cafes. I think we'll probably get a little bite to eat because we're quite hungry. Our activity at Tallawong was to stop at a little cafe for a bite to eat. We've done one on Google which had really good reviews, 4.9 stars, and it was called Fond Patisserie. Nice modern location, everything felt nice and clean, the station itself was nice, we're ranking it at B. And next stop, Rouse Hill.
Quite like the station because it's the line is lifted up in the sky. Kind of reminds me of like Singapore or Malaysia MRT.
And we're heading off to the next stop, and we'll probably give this Rouse Hill station an A tier because there's lots of things to do around here. There's a cinema, there's probably a little mall in there, Big W, Kmart, and that upside down house is pretty cool.
Doors closing.
The tracks are still up in the sky, so I still quite like the look of it.
I feel like this station looks exactly like the previous station in terms of the layout, and it even has the same coffee place, I'm pretty sure. And all of this is exactly the same. Yeah, it literally feels exactly the same.
Nice little bit of native bush, native garden before the busy road.
Is this another B? I think it's another B.
I think it's a B.
Okay, initially we were going to just get in and get out. This guy wanted to literally run down, tap off, tap back on and get back on the same metro, which I don't think would even be possible. But anyways, we've decided we'll take our time a little bit, and it's only 10 AM, like we've got all day.
This one's nice. There's a bike lane, there's a nice pathway here, and then there's like a bike park and ride as well. Very nice. Good to see the bike lane in use.
And it looks like there's an overhead bridge which we'll be using, and we're going to go to Eastbourne Park, which I found on Google Maps. Looks like a very nice park, so you know, this could be bringing this station from B tier to A tier, or God forbid S tier.
It has all the hallmarks of an S tier, so
Well, we made it to Eastbourne Park and it is pretty beautiful, very serene. There's ducks and there's swans, and this was only like a 5-minute walk from the station. Imagine being in a car right now. That's the beauty of taking public transport. Not having to sit in traffic on such a beautiful warm day. Well, revisiting our ranking of Kellyville Station. I think we've bumped it up from a B to an A.
yeah, no, it's really good.
Well done, Kellyville. Pleasure to meet you. And now we are off to Bella Vista, home of Woolworths. So far. Feels like this might have been the smallest station so far, and there's really not much around from first glance.
We caught the lift from the platform up to the concourse, so unlike the other stations where the tracks are in the sky, this one's a bit down lower, but we're not quite underground yet. Doesn't look like too much on offer so far. There's a lot of like boards up, so maybe construction's coming, or maybe, who knows.
Yeah, maybe more to come. Our activity here was visiting this little pocket park they've got going. It's actually quite cute. Lovely little pastel colours, and I'm sure in good time there'll be more to come. Alright, on to the next. See you there. And we're in Norwest. Very quiet station so far. Norwest. This is our first underground station since Waterloo. I've noticed all of these northern metros have these, what do you call it, coloured perflex? Pretty nice, quite large.
Yeah.
Straight away we're out on quite a busy road, but we did notice that there was another little walkway which must go underneath this road to what looks like a bit more of a mall over there. Found the little mall.
Oh.
Traitor. Mr. Woolies himself. Little trip to Coles, done and dusted. What do we get?
Coca-Cola and a mango.
So I think overall we're giving this a B, because the station itself was nice, but we found that the pathway to get to all of these shops is not very pedestrian friendly, as shown by the organic footpath made.
Yeah.
So yeah, B tier. Showground, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit over it. Whose idea was this? So we've managed to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 14 more.
14 more.
We're telling you, this station, Hills Showground, looks exactly the same as Norwest.
Yeah, the same glass, the same skylights, and the same lift going up, escalator.
First impressions is it's kind of reminding me of Tallawong a little bit, but a little bit more bustling. Parking right over there. Nice little cafes and stuff just outside the station.
Well, there's a little racetrack here, maybe for dog racing or something.
Metro's just over there. We're still not sure what these little tents are. Perhaps we should go and check it out. Oh yeah, it looks like a little market.
Oh well, that was a lovely little surprise. Just came across the farmer's market. And yeah, didn't make any purchases, but nice to walk around. Just had to run for the train for the second time today. This time was more serious.
We made it just as they were saying, doors closing.
Yeah, Showground. It was fine. I think B tier. I'll give it a B. Solid B.
We got a banh mi from a Vietnamese place, a little sit down, recharge, and we're getting back to the station now. What are we thinking?
Interesting that this one's connected straight from the mall.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
All underground.
Yeah, everything underground, which is nice.
Nice and seamless.
Super busy in the mall, but I guess that's what happens on a weekend.
Way too busy for me. I would put this at C, a C tier experience.
I think that the overall station connectivity, it's a solid B. It's a nice
Bit
station.
dirty, look at this.
Yeah, a little bit dirty.
Hugely dirty.
Well, if you want to give it a C, then C it can be.
I'm going C. I'm vetoing Chris's B and putting it down as a C. Sorry. Sorry, Castle Hill.
What's this one called?
Cherrybrook.
Cherrybrook. Nice to have some pink Perspex glass on this one.
Perspex, that's it.
Yeah.
It's another platform that's above the ground again. Which is surprising. Seems like one of those stations where there's really nothing around except for a little coffee stop. So perhaps this will be time for a coffee.
Trees.
Well, these must all be like uniquely designed.
Yeah. It's so that when you sit on it, your bum can read the braille, know that you're in Cherrybrook.
Yep, we're in Cherrybrook. Cherrybrook?
Yeah. Fine.
Pleasant, but really nothing around. So for that, I'm giving it a C.
Yeah, it's got to be a C.
Cherrybrook Station, C tier.
It's quite busy now. The station feels quite old.
Yeah, this is the first one that's felt like old, like almost like a train station.
Yeah, this must have been like the end of the line before they extended, perhaps.
True. Well, we might have our very first D tier, although I think that our activity might bring it up. Very futuristic. It's a train station now,
Always hold on to the handrail.
so it's another metro station that's joined to a train station. Fascinating.
Crazy, I didn't realise it was part of the train station.
Yeah. Chris is not happy with the state of this place. Alright, for our activity here, we've come to a local pub just next to the station, the Epping Hotel.
Can't Epping way.
Alright team, we were going to go to a local pub here, but honestly it's just a little bit too grim, so we've changed tactics. We're going to get a takeaway. Got our drink and heading back to the station now. Epping has overall been a huge disappointment. We had high hopes to go to the pub, have a nice beverage since it's now past midday, but we just got there and it was just a bit too disgusting. So we thought we're not wasting our money, so instead we got a little takeaway beverage. That was our activity in Epping, and we're going for the lowest tier. Epping gets an E.
Yeah, it just felt like the whole place needed like a big clean. The lifts were broken and everything's like smashed glass and dirty. It just needs a good renovation.
So we'd usually take a sit on the ledge, but it kind of looks like it's been wet or maybe pissed on. We're at Epping Station now, about to head off.
About Epping time.
We have made it to Macquarie University. So far it's an improvement on Epping Station for sure. This is quite cool. Very vast. So we've come out of the entrance. We've seemed to have a mall across the road, which I think that's the other entrance over there. We're on a busy road. And let's see what we're gonna do. What's gonna be our activity of choice? It's over 30 degrees now, and we think for this stop we'll just walk through this little forest, check it out, and then be on our way. It's already better than Epping though, I'll give you that much.
You know, visiting all of these metros has been pretty exhausting, and you're looking at like cement, steel and glass and big noise and heavy machinery, so it's important to just relax and do a little bit of bush bathing.
Chris just had a spider incident.
I thought it was a fly that landed on me, but it was a spider from all that bush bathing.
He was like, anyways, that's Macquarie University station done. It was lovely to do some bush bathing. And what do we give it?
Oh, it's better than Epping, but it's still pretty old and a little bit dirty. Could do with a good clean. It's quite deep down. It's more spectacular than Epping, but I'd probably give it a C.
Macquarie University gets a C. We've made it to Macquarie Park, almost identical to Macquarie Uni. Goodbye Metro, for about the 100th time.
You know what I'm starting to miss? That's the tinted perspex glass.
Aww, amen.
Need a bit of colour in this place.
Yeah,
it's looking a bit drab.
bit dull. C at the moment.
Macquarie, Epping, Macquarie Park, do better. This is industrial wasteland.
Hard to believe that there's going to be a pub somewhere close by, but we're on a mission to find it. Our activity is to go to this The Governor.
Alright, Governor. It's pumping. The music's pumping. Hopefully it pumps up our spirits and maybe it pumps up the ranking of Macquarie Park.
True. Metro pub crawl. I went for an orange hard rated. I haven't tried it before. And Chris got a VB. Classic.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers. You need to try it. Tastes like a Fanta.
I already have.
Did you?
It's because it was like up to here and I didn't want to spill it. So that is sick.
Cheers. Final sip. That was delicious. But what do we think? Macquarie Park? What are we rating it?
C.
Another C. I mean, this place feels a little bit, what's the word? Just a bit exclusive. Felt a bit underdressed here, but it's also in the middle of nowhere. Like, as we showed you before, it's just in this random industrial area.
No windows, just...
Yeah, the booth that we're in is pretty cool, and there's some cool booths around. There were people playing poker, but yeah, it's just a bit
artificial.
Yeah. But on to the next stop, North Ryde. See you there. How's the heat?
Very hot.
It is about 30 degrees at the moment. We've just done a little walk, and we finally made it back to the station. And we're very much looking forward to the air conditioning. Don't you love it when you get to the station just as your train is leaving?
Oh no, I don't love it.
The great thing about the metro is that they're very efficient.
Yes.
And it doesn't take long, but 10 minutes feels like a long time when you're used to 4 minutes during peak hour. We've found ourselves in a bit of a urban looking area. High rises, lots of apartments, and we're looking for a watering hole to continue on our little metro pub crawl. at Sal Korean Grill House. And this is a much better vibe. It's super quiet. It's nice and warm out, so it's nice to be sitting outside. And we've got a beautiful cold suntory. Wow. Cheers. Enjoying our beer. The metro is literally just up there behind us. Definitely adding some points to North Ryde, that's for sure. I think it probably goes to B tier, in my opinion. Well, this experience has been very pleasant.
Better than the last 2 or 3.
Yeah, that bumps it from C to B, surely.
Not as good as Epping.
Cut.
This is more residential versus the last stop, which was a bit of, commercial. A little bit of urban dystopia, but it's relatively pleasant. Bit of green space, opened out to a courtyard.
We can see a fountain in the background, which is quite nice.
Yeah, can hear kids playing in the background. What happened there?
I shouldn't have gone to the bathroom.
Oh well, we have to wait for 10 minutes until the next one.
That's 10 minutes too many. The thing is, we were sitting at the restaurant and we looked on Google Maps and it said 4 minutes or 14 minutes till the next metro. We showed you how close we were to the station. And so I went in to pay, and unfortunately I decided, I'm going to go and use the bathroom. And in hindsight, that was so silly of me, because of course we're not going to make it in time.
Oh well. At least you're relieved.
We could have been on the metro, and I could have gone at Chatswood.
Have we given the rating?
For that experience of missing the train, of missing the metro, C plus, B minus, C plus.
Yeah, this one's slightly better than the last ones, I think.
Like, we have to either drop those ones down to D or put this one up to B.
It's not a B, it's a C.
It's a C. More points to that restaurant. It was so lovely. We were the only people there, and the Korean lady was so lovely. So
yeah.
The C's not to her, it's for the metro station itself.
Change for T1 North Shore and Western Line train services.
Another day, another station. We're in Chatswood, just came off the metro. It's above ground. Initial impressions, looks okay. A lot of apartments around here.
Lots to do. I mean, even just on the metro itself, we can see Woolies, BWS, Macca's, Hoyts. Oh, is this a train station?
So we have journeyed here, Chatswood, and we've just noticed that it's actually a train station metro blend. So there's the T9
lines.
and the T1 that come through Chatswood, which is evident
by the train station platform.
How about we go and explore?
Why don't we, my lord?
Well,
There's some little artworks around.
a bit of history, a bit of an ode to the park, Chatswood.
Oh, and we're straight into shops.
Into a shopping complex.
Heaps to do here. Currently I'm thinking S tier. There's so many things to do around Chatswood, just outside the station. You gotta give it S tier.
It really is the place to be. It's thriving. I mean, it helps that there's a market happening, but even if there wasn't a market, there's still a lot of shops, and they all look pretty nice. It's not dirty. What did you think about that meal?
S tier. Been for a little bit of a walk through the market. It's just a little bit too hot at the moment. Like, we're just having to choose a lot of days to do this, so we're going to press on to donut from Krispy Kreme because we missed another metro.
Yeah. It's a nice vibe.
We've reached the first of the new stations that opened up just over a year ago. This is Crow's Nest. No surprises, it is really nice, very clean, very new. It has just taken a turn.
Just started to rain.
Started to rain. That's crazy. Crow's Nest is lovely. We do love Crow's Nest. It's bustling but not as crazy as Chatswood was. It's still got quite a nice vibe to it though, and quite a few eateries and bars and stuff. So yeah, we might just pop into this Crow's Nest hotel, see what they've got on. Hopefully a happy hour.
We've found ourselves at Little Dark and we've ordered some cocktails because it's happy hour and we are neutral. We're not happy yet, but we may be happy after we consume our cocktails. Quite a cool building on the airspace above Crow's Nest. The artwork is nice, but it's a bit of a missed opportunity that there's so much metal. Like, if you're going to do ceramics, maybe take over one whole wall rather than just having small little squares of it. My opinion.
You tell him, boy.
99 out of 100 people would miss it.
We all missed it.
Crow's Nest, A tier.
I can't believe it. We just got on the wrong way and now we're in Chatswood again. When I got on, I was thinking, like, did we ever check? And then I didn't realise until then.
When it jolted, I did prepare to jolt the other way.
That's so annoying.
That is so funny. Oh well, deja vu. Chatswood.
We made it.
We had to run again.
We had to run. That was a setback. And we get to stay on for 2 stops.
This is the first time going more than 1 stop in a long time.
We went onto the wrong platform. We didn't even check. And then literally at the last second we realised that we were in Chatswood instead of Victoria's Cross. But thankfully we just came out at Chatswood, like power walked through the station, came up to the correct platform, and the metro was waiting here, and thankfully we made it on just in time.
Activity done.
We're going to Greenwood Plaza, or Greenwood Hotel, I can't remember the name, but I've been here for a Christmas party once and it was really good. Hopefully there's a happy hour, I'm not too sure.
This may look like a metro entrance, but it is not. It's simply a plaza entrance.
Yet another change of plans. It looked like that place, Greenwood Hotel, had some event on, and there was just some loud music, like a rave. It was basically a rave, and that's not really the vibe we're going for.
No.
So we're just gonna go to BWS, get a little roadie, and be on our way. Because
We cannot get distracted by partying. We are committed to completing this challenge.
Correct.
We've got more stations to review.
We have about 5 stations left. No rave is going to come in the way.
We are not ready to celebrate yet. We'll be celebrating once we get back to Waterloo. Yet another plot twist. We found an appropriate bar, not a BWS, to enjoy in North Sydney.
It's called the Terrace Hotel. We got 2 schooners. Victoria Cross Station, and overall experience, what are we giving it? Station to me deserves an A. Experience has had its ups and downs, but I think overall for me it would be an A.
Yeah, it's a nice station. It's a good Sydney metro station. A.
Victoria Cross, A tier. Oh no!
Oh.
We can make it. Oh!
1 minute. With a motorway. What happened?
Yet again, another missed metro, and this one is thanks to Chris.
Why?
Because you... We're taking great joy in watching people running for the train. We just witnessed someone who was running up there, and then we stood up to check if they made it, and indeed they did, and it was a joyous occasion. Someone would have seen us running through here, but alas, we didn't make it.
This is the busiest metro we've been on all day. We are currently going underneath our Sydney harbour. And if you look closely out the window, you can see some fish. Unbelievable. 10 seconds of vlogging, we're already underneath the harbour to the other side. Made it to Barangaroo. This one is a smaller station. But they've got a lot of Sydney sandstone, which is quite nice. Apparently they're going to open up the other end. It's not quite ready yet.
My phone has died, so let's see if it scans us through or not. And lo and behold, Barangaroo. We've made it to Barangaroo, and what a station, I gotta say. This to me is S tier because you come out, entrance is literally just there, and then you got this amazing view. And a bonus point is that it faces the sunset, so if you're ever looking for a sunset spot in Sydney, this is it. This is your place.
It's the only metro station on the water.
And we got a sneaky bevy, picked this up at the BWS in North Sydney, which we're going to enjoy with the sunset.
Cheers.
In case there's any doubt of what the rating for Barangaroo Station is, say it with me, Chris. 3, 2, 1. S tier. 3, 2, 1. S tier.
Very busy.
We're in Martin Place now, and I'm sorry, but straight away, automatic S tier for me because this is the station where I catch the metro into work 3 times a week, and it has changed my life. So automatically going to S tier, but even if that wasn't the case, this station is really cool. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 stories in this side of the station, and there's so many eateries, so many like things to do, and then we're about to enter this really cool sound tunnel with some cool light display. So
we're about to enter an immersive art simulation.
So I've been here once before, and there's people during work hours, people come and eat their lunch here, which is pretty cool. Like, this is a cool little spot to eat your lunch. Break up the day. Now that we came out of the tunnel, we're now at the other entrance of Martin Place. This is my walk home from work every time I'm in the office, and it is full of temptation. We've got bakery, Brooklyn Bridge Deli, we've got Macca's, we've got Five Guys, and we've got KFC. So, safe to say, you've got no shortage of choice for unhealthy food when you're here. Another reason it deserves S tier. And straight out of the station, we've got a bounty of bars and restaurants in front of you. You've got all of your shops. To the left there is the Westfield Shopping Centre, along with the Westfield Tower. And then we're going to head to the Martin Place iconic Matrix waterfall. About the fact that Martin Place is absolutely iconic. Even though it's my walk to work every day, I still love it. And you've got the iconic Matrix waterfall. We made it, and you know what, Martin Place, say it with me,
S tier.
This is deja vu for me because this is where I wait every day when I come into the office. Sometimes there's people lined up here, and it's jam-packed with people.
Looks like it's pretty packed.
Pretty packed today. There's nothing I'll tell you, nothing. We're so close now, we've got 2 more stations.
It really has been a feat.
It has been a real journey. The time now is, I can't tell you because my phone's died, but it must be at least 6:30. Another great station. This station looks just like North Sydney. Victoria Cross with this.
Very futuristic. Nice artwork.
Yeah. So you come out of Gadigal station, and straight away you are hit in the face with a lot. You've got bars, you've got eateries, you've got CBD. You're in the heart of Sydney CBD.
Well, we're ready to give our review of Gadigal, and say it with me now, B tier.
It's not as impressive as Martin Place and Barangaroo, and I think the fact that there's already a town hall train station in the area, and also the fact that the area is just like, hard to explain. It's just like not as nice as Martin Place area and the Barangaroo area.
Still a solid rating and a very nice station.
Well, we've got one more stop, Central Station, and honestly, starting the challenge, we thought it was going to be just a fun little gimmick, but it has honestly been exhausting. It's no joke to stop at every single stop on the metro. Yeah, it's almost 8 p.m. and I'm glad to say that we are about to complete this challenge. My phone's dead, Chris's phone is on 4%, so hopefully we last long enough to make it to Central.
This is the largest escalator in the southern hemisphere. 45 metres long, apparently. It's an honour and it's a joy to ride it.
This is one of my favourite metro aesthetics. This sort of sand dune looking pattern on the wall.
Central Station also has some artwork on the ground that resembles a running track. Maybe an ode to the Olympics, Sydney Olympics 2000. Maybe an ode to commuters running the rat race. Who knows?
Speaking of running races, we were running a race against the clock, and it was at this moment Chris's phone, aka our last filming device, ran out of battery. So with Central Station ticked off the list, that concluded our crazy day of visiting every metro stop in Sydney. Here are the final rankings, and if you've made it this far, thank you so much for coming along for the ride. Let us know your favourite metro stops in the comments below, subscribe if you enjoyed watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!